I love the slogan at Tractor Brewing, get plowed. And we're going to plow our way into this guest segment here today with our friends from Tractor Brewery. And we have Antal Maurer here with us. He is a brewery assistant. And our friend Carlos Contreras also here. I love your title. You're the Good Times Liaison for Tractor.
Got to make sure everybody has a good time there.
And that's your job.
I'm tasked with that hard job.
You take it seriously too, don't you?
Oh, as serious as math.
Too seriously.
Hey. Well, first of all, congrats on the 15th anniversary.
Thank you very
Tractor
much.
was one of the originals around
1999.
here. Yeah, not bad.
Math.
There's some math for you. What are we doing to celebrate this?
Well, we've been in Albuquerque since February of this year, but we were founded in 1999 in Los Lunas. So it's just a way to kind of celebrate our beginning year in Albuquerque and just all the support that we've gotten in the last 8 months.
Nice, nice. And when you did make the move, you put it in a really nice-looking building.
Beautiful spot in North Valley, Albuquerque, downtown area. It's 18,000 square feet.
Yeah.
We originally started in 1,200 square feet, so a little bit more stretching room now.
I would say.
Carlos and I do yoga every morning.
It's more room to make beer and more of it.
Absolutely, yeah. And they do a great job of it. So we have quite a few beers on tap. That's why Antal's here. He's going to talk about some of that today in a special beer that's coming out for our 15 years. So.
Great. And you brought the special beer, right?
I sure did. This is our anniversary beer, which doesn't have a name yet besides anniversary beer, but it's a grapefruit wheat.
Yeah, real mild, mellow, easy drinking beer.
Yeah, our wheat is our educational beer. People that aren't familiar with craft beer and haven't tried anything before, we usually start them off with a wheat. This has candied grapefruit in it, as well as meat from 25 grapefruits. So it has a nice little bitter flavor, and it's something that we can all enjoy.
Well, that's really neat. Now, you're sitting around the brewery, and you're going, what are we going to make next? How does that process work?
It's one of the funnest things about working in a brewery is just deciding what kind of crazy ideas, and people who haven't gotten optimal amounts of sleep and it might be hungover on some days come up with the best harebrained ideas for what to put in a beer.
Hey, let's put this in it. Yeah, right.
And so we really just start off with what we like, and that's kind of a fun way to be creative, and what Carlos likes. But then we just build off of that, and of course staying true to style and formats, which all beer adheres to, believe it or not, some kind of recipe.
Yeah, there is a formula for this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
when you're trying it out, do you make a small batch and taste it around?
We do. We have the ability to do a micro batch, which is just basically 15.5 gallons. But normally we're fairly confident in the things that we try. We do about 15 barrels of a new beer, and go from there. And if it's good, then we'll make more and more of it.
Do you go around to the other breweries to see what they're doing?
All the time.
Yeah, I think everybody does in the city.
Do they?
I think Carlos and I agree that being part of this community in Albuquerque is really such a gift, and part of that is just being involved and seeing what other people are doing. And it's always hard to be a New Mexican, but when you have so many quality breweries and so many people working so hard, it's just fun to see what's out there.
It's an interesting club to belong to, isn't it? Because everybody's kind of supportive of the brewery community that I talk to.
Yeah, there's a New Mexico Brewers Guild, so there's a lot of members, owners of breweries and otherwise that are part of that whole situation. It's a pretty cooperative and collaborative environment to work in and a fun thing to do. So,
now, since Tractor's been doing this a long time, is part of the goal to get your beer into dining places, bars, places like that, the retail side of it?
Absolutely. Cans are a big part of that. We've been canning since May. We have our red, our IPA, and our milk stout available throughout the state, and then from there, being able to get taps in your local restaurants and things like that. Production is one of the most challenging things for a brewery, because we have people that are loyal to our beer and to our brand that come to our tap rooms and expect certain seasonals, and so at the same time, we're trying to produce enough beer to get out in the city and out in the state. So it's a fun juggle.
I bet. Okay, let's talk about this other one. You're wearing the T-shirt.
I sure am. This is the Mustachio Milk Stout. This is our sweet stout, which we used to brew once a year in November, and now has become very popular and one of our most popular canned beers.
What kind of food would you drink that beer with?
It's a great breakfast beer.
Well, it is the morning brew after all.
There you go. But yeah, it's good this time of year. IPAs obviously are going to be something that's going to go better with your strong flavors like your green chili, your red chili, which
Sure.
we're all fans of. But yeah, the stout goes well with a lot of different things, and it's enjoyable out of the can. Very very good.
Yeah, I like it. And then the IPA, of course, and we were talking before the segment, you got to have a great IPA if you're going to have a brewery here.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've, and I think I mentioned that we've had up to 5 different IPAs on tap at one time. And I think that's something you see throughout the state of New Mexico, is there are people who are constantly brewing IPAs, double IPAs, and just doing fun, different things with it. So we have a new IPA as well as a red rye that'll be debuting this weekend for the party.
Very nice. All right, talk about the party a little bit.
Yeah, you got it. So the party is, it starts at 5. Our entertainment starts at 5, but we, of course, are open at 1 o'clock on Saturday. So you can come on down and join us since then. But we have the Porter Draw. They're going to play early at 5.
They're good. They've been on this show.
Awesome.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
They're awesome. And they're great guys. And then we have Keith Sanchez, who's kind of a local phenom on the 6th string. And then Flo Fader is going to DJ us out. So he's going to come at 9 and kind of close the party. So
Very good.
and we have live artists that are going to paint. Our cans are done by David Santiago. He's our exclusive can artist. He'll be there painting live. We have some
Nice.
face painters. So it's all Dia de los Muertos themed. So all the art you're going to see is going to be
Okay.
Dia de los Muertos. So
Very nice. And there, anybody can come. Starts at 5. Just hang out.
bring your dogs, bring your kids, bring yourself. Bring an appetite, and we'll do the rest. So yeah, absolutely, it's free.
We always try to keep everything open, and we'll be doing some tours that day as well. So if you're interested
good.
in seeing what we're all about, we'd love to show it to you.
That'd be great. I think it's a great idea, and congrats on the anniversary. Next 15 years, where do you see this going? Where's Tractor going to be in the next 2 or 3, 5 years?
Well, we're growing, and that's the most important part of it. We hope to be doing more specialty beers and seeing what we can do. I think getting beer into cans and making our product more accessible throughout the state. We've done some really fun styles, like a Berliner Weiss, which is a pretty unknown style until recently, and now there are about 6 or 7 of them in town. But just getting things into a can and loving the people. I mean, we're all so fortunate to be in this industry and to have
It's still
have
a people
support.
business, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a community-based business.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of the style of this party. We're here to embrace the community, support artists.
Sure.
Put it all on stage, but all have a good time doing it. So.
Oh, this is cool. All right, so Saturday, come on over, starting at 5. Where are you located again, for those who don't know?
1800 4th Street. So that's where our brewing operation and our tap room right now that we're
Yeah,
doing
it's a
party at is.
beautiful facility. It's
Yes,
a great
sir.
looking place. And it's very interesting to talk to you guys about doing this. It's a fascinating business. It's growing, and congrats on 15 years.
Well, thank you. We hope to see you.
very much.
And you over there, we'll see you.
All right, our guys from Tractor Brewing, Antal Maurer, brewery assistant there, and the one and only Carlos Contreras, whose title is Good Times Liaison with Tractor.
We'll have a good time on Saturday.
Hey, man,
All
thank
right.
you.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir.
Great to see you.
Thank you so much, Larry.
All right, here we go. On to the next guest after this time out, and maybe a little beer. I don't know. We'll see.